Ready? Okay. Hey, welcome to Cherry Pickin. This time we are going to talk about my song called Fire, parenthesis, Never Dies, parenthesis. And I freaking love this song. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever sang, written, all of the above. So really excited to dive deep into this. My fire. Yeah. It'll play. The main inspiration behind writing this song definitely came from a real moment that happened. It was me, my sister, and Sean. We were having a little smoke sesh in the car, and it was winter, and Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac came on, and we just like cranked it up in our small town. It was like 2 a.m, way too late to be blaring music, but we just got out of the car and we just danced around in the frigid, freezing cold air. So that's where the first line of the song comes from, and it's do you remember dancing in the snow in December? Fuck, my hands were cold, but it's better than dancing alone. So that's where the inspiration, and then from there I just ran with the whole, nostalgia. I do think it started with just the bass line, like how the song starts, and then I started with the lyric, do you remember dancing in the snow in December? And then the second part of the first verse is, do you remember driving down country roads, screaming freedom? We thought we had it all. We were too young, yeah, we were out of control. And that specifically comes from, I lived in the country, and like one of the roads we would have to take to get literally anywhere is just this long ass road, and so we would just blare music and just have so much fun and probably be super unsafe. But that was my teenage years. The second verse kind of goes into how I feel now when I go back home, and it's like, I'm only here for the night, so I'm using what I got to give you all my time, and I let you in just to break the tie. I already got the prize. So it's pretty much just about when I'm with my friends and whatever and we're having a good time, it's like I'm not really worried about whatever's happening. I'm just there for them. So the bridge, then it breaks down, it just kind of goes back into like the first lyrics of the song. It's like pretty self-explanatory, no matter what happens, I'll be there, and I'll be there to dance with my sister and my friends, and I'll always dedicate it to just like my besties. So I would describe this single genre-wise as a pop punk song. That's something that I definitely wanted to like very much hone into. The chorus just hits pretty heavy with some like drums and a guitar, and it's very basic, but I love it. Honestly, this song didn't really have many challenging aspects when it came to the creation of it. I think it all came pretty easily, and I knew what I wanted to say, and I knew what I wanted to sound like, where I wanted it to go. So it was an easy one to make, honestly. I think performing live, I just love it. It's fun to jump around. It's fun to really I really feel like I can be myself when it comes to performing this song. This type of music for me is like my all-time favorite. It's like, who am I? What do I want to show on stage? Who can I be? And for a long time, it was very much just like I would just stand in place and sing. And finally, I really tap into my influences. And overall, a lot of my influences are no doubt Gwen Stefani, Hayley Williams from Paramore, Halsey, all of those just like bad ass girls. So go stream it.